Hey guys, I'm going to be doing another pod test today. Today I have the orange 7 pot. They can get pretty big, the orange 7 pots. I have definitely had some bigger pods than this off the plant. This one was begging to be picked. It's got a little, we've had a couple of typhoons in a row recently, so it kind of makes the pod split. You can see a couple of splits happening on there. So yeah, this needed to be picked now. And also the season's coming to an end. The pods that I have on the plant at the moment, I can't say for 100% whether they're going to ripen up or not. It depends what the weather does. If we have a warm autumn, then no problem. But yeah, make hay while the sun shines. So I'm going to be doing this one today. Like the other 7 pots, it's from Trinidad. Trinidad origin at least. It smells really hot. And I'm going to be expecting the same level of heat, kind of 800,000 to 1 million Scovilles. It smells wicked though, it smells really good. It smells citrus and tropical, a little bit earthy as well. It smells great though, really nice smelling chili. Flesh on it is reasonably thick for a super hot. Let's see if I can get a good... Yeah, it's reasonably thick for a super hot. I know you can see the light shining through this side of it, but the actual wall of it is pretty thick. Yeah, smells really good. I've cooked with these a couple of times, so I have actually been looking forward to testing this. So here goes. Cheers. Wow. God. It's hot straight away. It's sweet though. It's really delicious. But it's just really hot straight away. Holy hell. Wow. That's really taken me aback. Before I even swallowed it, I was just, wow. And you could probably see I was taking my time to swallow it because it's such a huge flavour, and I kind of built up this gag reflex recently where I struggle to swallow chilies, or I struggle to swallow them without it trying to come straight back afterwards. So that's why I was taking my time swallowing it. Because even the flavour's super hot. It is super hot. It's insane. That being said, it is probably one of my... I want to say it's one of my favourite 7 pots that I've tried so far. But actually the Primo is one of my favourites. This is my favourite straight up 7 pot. It's really hot. It's very sweet as well as being fruity. There's quite a lot of citrus in there. It is really nagging my throat though. The side and the back of my tongue and my throat are just being crippled. It is really aggressive. It's not like ultra hot aggressive, but it's weird because the flavour is very nice. The flavour has the balance of something that's a little bit milder. Like you'd almost be forward, it's kind of like a... It's got an orange habanero or an orange Scotch bonnet kind of smell to it. It's much sweeter. It's very sweet actually. It's very, very sweet. Oh my god, my throat. It's really hard to talk, really hard to breathe. But it tastes awesome. Like I say, the plants can get much bigger pods on them. I have some plants outside. And they're growing some really big pods, which are hopefully going to ripen up before the season's over. Because I can't wait to cook with these. Because they're sweet. They've got a lot of flavour and a lot of aroma, but they're not overly like perfume. Oh my god. Flavour and the perfume's great. It's burning my throat though. It's fruity, it's got almost kind of like a mango tang with like orange or tangerine citrus aroma to it. The burn is just all over the top of my tongue and my throat. It's not really burning anywhere else at the moment. Where it is burning, you can tell from the way I'm talking, it's pretty aggressive. It's definitely hotter than a yellow 7-pot. I love the flavour on the yellow 7-pot, but I like this flavour more. It's sweeter, it's more rounded, it's less floral and up in your face, kind of. But it's a struggle, it really is. Wow, it's hot. Yeah, it's definitely tropical, that kind of mango and tangerine flavour to it. Makes me think it's kind of tropical aroma to it. I really like this chilli. As it's going on a little bit, it's coming more earthy. Yeah, it's earthier, but it's becoming more vegetal at the same time. Like you expect when you try when you eat like a green bell pepper or something, you get that kind of earthiness, that kind of standard pepper flavour, which is very earthy to me. It has got a little bit of that as the flavours evolve. It's becoming more like that. Now that the tropical aromas are kind of petering off a little bit. Wow, that's hot. So I'm going to leave it there and I'm going to come back in 5 minutes, see how I'm doing. Cheers. Hey guys, it's been 5 minutes. The heat has stopped crippling my throat quite as much. It's moved more towards my lips and the top of my mouth. It had, in between, it had been kind of irritating my gums a little bit. But it's not so, yeah, that throat burn was kind of short-lived, which I I'm quite glad for right now, because it was very hard to talk at one point. Very hard to breathe, hard to talk, which 7-Pot seemed to do a good job of making that happen to you. Out of 7-Pots, this is probably my favourite straight up 7-Pot that I've tried. It's sweet, it's fruity, it's, even now the flavour is still evolving. It's got that kind of green pepper, kind of jalapeno aroma going on in it, that earthiness, that kind of depth, that's still going on. But it also has this hint of mango and tangerine. That's really the flavours that I'm getting from this, is mango and tangerine, and it's really nice. I would love to make a beer with this. It's really just so fragrant, but it's not overwhelmingly floral like the yellow 7-Pot was. Yeah, this is probably one of my favourite straight up 7-Pots. Really enjoyed it, and it's still sweet right now. It's just left this kind of sweet feeling on your palate of fruitiness, earthiness. It's a really great chili, yeah, really good. So I'm probably gonna grow them out again next year. If not, I'm probably gonna at least distribute seeds around to people that I know and make sure that they grow them, because the plant I've got has been a really good producer. It's put out really big pods as well. The average size of the pods is, you know, much bigger than what I just tried. So it's a really good plant to have around, and especially I'd love to be able to put them in the ground, because in the ground I'm sure they'd be even more crazy. But yeah, I have to do what I can. Alright guys, so cheers.